What's up, guys? I asked my Instagram if they wanted me to share my sleep paralysis stories, so I guess this is it. So yeah, if you guys don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's pretty much where your mind wakes up before your body. So like, you're aware, but you can't move. So yeah. Anyway, let's start from the beginning and how it all happened. A couple years ago, it was a long time ago, about 4, maybe 3 years ago, my friend told me about his sleep paralysis. He was like telling me all these crazy things. He sees like entities or whatever. And it kind of intrigued me. I was like, cool, that's really cool. Not like seeing demons or whatever are cool, but I thought the concept of it was cool. Like, wow, that's real? Like, kind of didn't believe it at first, but lo and behold, a couple weeks later, I had my first experience. I think somehow him telling me induced me to have it, if that makes sense. My first 3 experiences, because they're pretty short, and I want this video to be a little longer, so yeah. My first experience, it was for some reason, I knew what it was, but I was still so scared. I think it was because what was happening, my friend didn't tell me this happened to him, so I was kind of freaking out, like, why is it happening to me in this way, if that makes sense? So yeah, I remember, it was late. It was like 2 a.m. when I went to sleep, and obviously I woke up, and I couldn't move, and at first, my eyes were shut, but I knew I was awake. I just felt like awake for some reason, so I was like, okay, it's time to open my eyes and get out of bed. For some reason, I couldn't open my eyes. I was like, oh man, I can't open my eyes. So then all of a sudden, I came to a realization that I couldn't breathe. Like I couldn't open my mouth. So pretty much, I was suffocating in a way. I was like somehow suffocating. People always talk about how they have like entities like on their chest. That's not what I was feeling. It was like my mouth was glued shut, kind of like something didn't want me to open my mouth or anything. And plus I couldn't open my eyes, so I was freaking out. Couldn't breathe, and I felt my heart like beating out of my chest because loss of oxygen. And I was trying to scream because my brother, he was asleep like right over there next to me, and I was like literally going but like I was screaming so loud, but I can hear my own voice like faint in the back of my head. Like my older brother's name is Chris. I was like, Chris, but it was like and it felt like I was in there for hours not being able to breathe. And finally it felt like air was pushed into my lungs. I was like and I could finally open my eyes, but you know that like that eye crust stuff that you get like right here? Like, it was literally, like, sealing all my eyes shut. Like, it was just, like, it was, like, glue. It was weird. It was, like, the weirdest feeling ever. Alright, that was my first story. And I told my my friend about it, the one that told me about his sleep paralysis. And, yeah, it was pretty weird. But I was ready for the second one. Alright, this is my second story. I was dating this girl. I dated her for about 4 years, so I was very committed to this relationship. But that ended. That's a different story. But yeah, we were texting. It was late, like usual. I'm always staying up late. We were texting, and I was getting really tired. But me and her were talking about something really important. And I didn't want to like fall asleep on her and her she thinks like I'm leaving her, like not texting her back. So I set my alarm clock for like 5 minutes because I kept falling asleep. So like if I fell asleep, the alarm clock would wake me up. So we were texting for about another hour, and within that hour I fell asleep like 4 times and the alarm clock woke me up. But she was like, okay, she said she was going to sleep. So I was like, okay, I'll go to sleep too. So I turned my alarm clock off and went to sleep. And what I think I did is that I kind of taught my brain to wake up in 5 minutes. So 5 minutes later, I woken up and I was like, wow, that sucks. I can't, I can't get to sleep now. I'm waking up. But I realized I was in sleep paralysis. Good thing I was ready for it. I wasn't scared really this time. I was kind of like feeling things out. I was looking around. This time I could actually obviously open my eyes and I could breathe, which is good. And I was at this moment I was scared that I was going to see like an entity or something, but I never did. I never seen anything. To this day, I've never seen anything. And I usually get like sleep paralysis every day now. That's why I'm talking about it now, because I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of experienced with it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was my second one. It was pretty normal. I was just looking around, and eventually I just woke up, and that was it. Now, for my third sleep paralysis story. This one is crazy. It was like you heard of false awakenings, where like you wake up within a dream, within another dream, within a dream. Well, I was having that, but it was like a lucid dream, so it was so weird. I was in like this big building, I guess, but like no matter which way I went, if I went through the floor, there's another room. If I went out this door, it's like a whole different scene. All right, so I'm gonna try to remember it as best as possible. I think I started in this cafeteria. I was in a prison house cafeteria, and I could pretty much go wherever I wanted. Like I was lucid. I could like fly. I could do whatever. I was looking around this jail place, and I was like, for some reason, I wanted to get away. So I was like, I'm gonna escape this place. So like, I guess I started running, but I felt like I was floating. I ran through these two doors, and like it was like these big metal doors. I pushed it open, and I was like in this hospital hallway. It was so scary. It was like this long tunnel this way, of like a hallway, and a hallway down this way, and I just kept running straight. And I went through that door. It was a whole different scene. I think it was like a dark room, but there was like people sleeping on the floor in sleeping bags. Like I couldn't even step anywhere without stepping on someone. And for some reason, I forgot I was in a dream. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. So I got in a sleeping bag and went to sleep, and woke up. But I was back in the jailhouse, like the cafeteria. So it's like, So I'm gonna try to go up. So I flew up, and my head like went through the ceiling, and I was sticking my head through another room. And this room was like this, I guess it was like a New York penthouse. Like this big Christmas tree was there. And there was this man opening presents by himself in the dark, which is pretty weird. And I guess like my view went to his view looking at me. Like I can see my head sticking through the ceiling. And through the floor, because I'm in his penthouse. Like, okay, you get it. But yeah, he's like, and I'm like, I don't even know. Like my view kept switching back and forth from his to mine. And I said something. I was like, it's okay. I'm just trying to get out of here. He's like, it's okay. Just walk down those steps. So like I walk down those steps, and I wake in my bed, and I get up. I go to the bathroom, and I go back to my bed, but then before I even get in my bed, I waken up again. I wake up again in my bed. So I'm like, this happened like 3 to 4 times. I woke up back in my bed somehow. Like I would get up, wake up in my bed, get up, wake up in my bed. And at this moment I felt trapped. Like I was stuck through like from the rooms that I've been through, having to go through them, then waking up, and somehow waking up again. I felt so stuck and scared. And the final time of waking up, I woke up in sleep paralysis. And I was on my side, so I was like right here on my side. And I see the lights coming in from the curtains. So it was early morning, about probably 7, 6. And I remember I just couldn't move, and I was just laying there. I had this really uneasy feeling. I think it was because just a second ago I felt trapped. So now I'm stuck in my bed. Can't move. But other than that, it was just me laying there looking at these 3 lines of the light shining through the window. Like, there's like the window's over here, and I'm faced this way, and there's like lights, like a stripes of light on the wall. And I think I had a couple more false awakenings after I woke up. I would wake up, but then still be in sleep paralysis. So it was like super weird. I don't know how to explain it. And I remember when I finally woken up, I seen this 3 lights from the window on the wall. So I thought I was in sleep paralysis, but I thought I was still sleeping when I actually woke up, but I wasn't. So yeah. Anyway, those are those 3 sleep paralysis, false awakening, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. If you guys want to hear more, I have a lot more stories. But yeah. Let me know if you guys had any sleep paralysis or false awakenings, lucid dreams, anything dream related. Just let me know in the comments. And yeah. By the way, make sure you guys comment, subscribe, and like, and share with your friends and family. Peace, love, and happiness. Stay woke.